This is Genesis chapter 1, starting at verse 28. And the powers blessed them, and the powers said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish and of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. And the powers said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, the real well and teach well, and salutations to all you Ikim. This person is truth and all honesty and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. Shalom. This is the brother Yoramla coming at you from the Minute Valley, South Carolina upstate camp with a quick video through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Salah. So basically, what I just read, how, when everything was getting made, on the earth, how, the powers created man, all right, and everything that I read off was given for us to have dominion over, all right, to be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth, and to have dominion over the fish of the sea, the fowl of the air, and over every living, thing that move upon the earth. So with that, like what Spider-Man say, a quote in Spider-Man, with great power come great responsibility. So this shows you the responsibility that we have as being, now known today as Israelites. All right. So, hey man, we had dominion over all the animals, even Adam, which was, Yahweh Shai, those that can receive it, receive the understanding, he created, the language, all right, the characters for the Hebrew language. All right. He named all the animals. All right. So that shows you that dominion that we have over the earth. All right. Even, having, the fruits. All right. All right. That bears seeds, the herbs bearing seeds. So that's the fruit. All right. So that shows you, that, hey, that's a lawful thing, first and foremost, that pretty much all fruits are edible and able to eat. You do got some poisonous, fruits out there, like certain berries you can't eat, that are poisonous, and you got the vegetables, all right, which most vegetables, if not all vegetables, are clean to eat. Most plant life, all right. It's an iffy, touchy subject, dealing with the herb cannabis, but it have its use. All right. It do have, a medical purpose, but that's what I want to go into, that, back then, we were true herbalists, man. Or you want to know modern day herbalists where, you just study the weed plant, the cannabis plant. All right, and smoking and everything now is been turned into wickedness, man. But back then we were true herbalists, man. Well, we knew about all plant life. We knew the benefits of it. All right, we knew the healing, benefits of the herbs, So hey, man, we had knowledge, of the earth, man. All right, we knew what to eat and what not to eat. All right, we knew what beasts we can eat and what beasts we cannot eat. All right. So, hey, man, every green herb, was for meat. All right. Meaning it was edible. All right. And that's also with the beast of the field, but, we wasn't overindulging in meat. So we was, lack of better words, man, we was pretty much vegetarians back then. And we double and dab in meat here and there. All right. But so I'm here in Leviticus chapter 11. All right. And I'm gonna start at the top, and it says, And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. Whatsoever parteth the hoof, and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. All right. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divideth the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. So, hey, we can't eat camels, man. All right. We can't eat camels. All right. Even though they chew the cud, but hey, their hoof is not, is not divided. All right. So, the ones that we can't eat are the ones that are cloven, have a hoof and are cloven footed, are in truth the cud. All right. Where, what's that, could be, or what's that is, cows, bison, things of that nature. All right. Even venison, which is, known as deers. All right. But, the iffy thing about deers is that there's a certain process, of how you got to cook them or how you got to prepare it. Because if you don't prepare it the right way, it will become unclean and, it'll be dangerous to eat. All right. So that's the thing with venison. All right. And you on a time clock when it comes to cooking that. All right. But he's very, good at cooking and making venison. All right. That's one thing, E would be good for if he good for anything. All right. So continuing. All right. It's verse 5, and it says, and the coney, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean to you unto you. All right. I believe that could be, I believe that's a donkey, if I'm not mistaken. Or slop, But verse 6, and it says, and the hare, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. So, the rabbit, is unclean. All right. So, we're not supposed to be eating no rabbits, man. All right. And it says, and the swine, though he divide the hoof, and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. So, the pig, our people love eating that swine, man. They love it, man. They eat it from the rooter to the tutor, man. All right. So it's unclean, man. We ain't supposed to be eating no damn pig, man. All right. You can see on this picture that I'm going to put up in the video. All right. You're going to see all the unclean things on the left and all the clean things on the right, just the basics. All right. So, hey, man, our people love to follow the ways of the heathens. Because a lot of the unclean foods is what mostly the heathens eat. Predominantly, you damn gooks, man. All right, y'all eat damn near anything on the earth, man. But y'all mainly eat unclean things. All right, Moab, Ammon, and E, man. Y'all the main ones that want to eat the foul, unclean things, man. All right. So verse 8, and it says, of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcasses shall ye not touch. They are unclean unto you. So we ain't supposed to touch them, man. That's how defiled a pig is, man. I forgot how many stomachs they have. They have a lot of stomachs, man. All right. Well, the same as a cow, but the process of the cow, having a lot of stomachs because it eat and go through a lot of grass, so its digestive system. A lot of these beasts have different digestive systems. All right. And I believe that the pig, also have multiple guts, but the thing about the pig, it don't have any sweat glands. So all the toxins and everything that it eat, it stores up in its body, man. All right, that's why it like to eat garbage, man. All right, if you put a plate of food, say you put a plate of fruits and vegetables, all right, along with another plate with garbage, and you sit them in front of the pig gonna go for the garbage, man, because they are the garbage cleaners, the garbage disposals of the earth. That's why, in these farms that, they have, the farmers have pigs to eat all the waste up. That's how they keep the farm clean. All right. So we're not even supposed to touch, no damn pig. But he want to put, pig skin on the footballs and on basketballs, which, pretty much basketballs may be leather, but I know for sure, they put, I don't know if they still do, but, they had put, or made the football out of pig skin, man. All right. And hey, a lot of Jake love to play football, so they touching, if they still do it, hey, they touching a damn, pig, the skin of a pig. All right, they used to call football what, pig skin or whatever they called it, or they called the ball Salakia, So verse 9, it says, "These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat." All right, so it's telling you of what kind of fish, in the waters we can eat. They have fins and scales. All right, in the seas and the rivers, them shall you eat. You don't say eat no damn fish out no damn lake, man. All right, lake water is the most disgusting water on the face of the earth. That's where you'll see people fishing for catfish. Man, they leave all that defiled, all them defiled fish in them lakes. Hey, the lake will be a lot more cleaner than what they are. All right, you're not even supposed to be swimming in no damn lake. That's why so many people die in there in the lakes, man. The lake is a freaking cesspool, a freaking death pool, man. All right. So verse 10, and it says, "And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you." All right, so anything that have no fins or no scales, all right, in the rivers and all that move in the waters, of any living thing, all right, in the waters shall be an abomination. Such as, all right, sharks, dolphins, all right, shrimp, crab, lobster, catfish. All those are unlawful fish to eat. Whale, octopus. All right, I can go on and on. The killer whale, the orca whale. All right, we ain't supposed to be eating that, man. All right, so they're gonna be an abomination, man. Cause why? Cause they the cleaning crew of the earth, man. All right, sharks. All right, whales, orca whales. They are the predators of the sea. So they eat up the fish. All right, they keep the population of the fish down so they don't overpopulate. All right, and shrimp, crab, lobsters. All right, hey, they clean up the earth, the sea, Salakia. They clean up the ocean, man. They clean up the dirt, debris, bacteria, all that in the ocean, man. All right, mainly go after, hey, they possibly eat algae, bacteria. We got things in the ocean that eat the algae and bacteria. Shrimp, crab, and lobster can go in that category too. But hey, man, they eat the dead carcasses of the ocean. All right, the same as, how the pig, will eat dead carcasses or anything. All right, and not get sick, because that's his job. That's what it's meant. That was set on the earth to do. All right. Verse 11, "They shall be even an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses in abomination." All right. So it said they shall be an abomination unto us, man. All right. We shouldn't eat their flesh. All right. Verse 12, "Whatsoever have no fins nor scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you." All right, so we got to stay away from them type foods, man, because for one, they're unhealthy to eat, man. They'll give you high blood pressure. Hey, man, hey, they'll take you out this world, man. All right, you keep on eating. You're not supposed to, y'all don't even, hey, man, I don't care if you eat it one time, man. You ain't even supposed to even try it, man. Just leave that shit alone, man. But, we was in the world, before time, we may eating certain things, abominable things. But, hey, man, that's why we repent and ask for forgiveness, man. All right, that's why he's trying to get the hell up out of here, man. Because, hey, man, it ain't going to be no checking the labels to see if they put pork casing or anything. Because through the spirit, man, a lot of us, man, hey, was fearful of eating most of these things anyway. All right, hey, eating bats and shit, man. All right, won't Jake really eat no bats like that, man. All right, that's what you goops be doing, man. All right, a lot of Jake, coming up Well, speaking for myself, man, hey, man, I used to be pretty much terrified to eat some damn seafood, man. I'm like, man, it just disgusted me out. And I know that can go for a lot of you brothers out there, man, being disgusted by seafood, you know. But they push that on our people to eat, man. You know, just looking at the damn, you know, shrimp, man, you can tell that's a freaking sea roach, man. All right. You know, I mainly shied away from eating that shit, man. All right, I have eaten shrimp, you know, popcorn shrimp, you know, but I barely didn't want to eat that shit, man. You know how your mom will force certain things on you to eat? Because, hey, man, we ain't buy the groceries. All right, we had to eat whatever our parents, you know, had there. All right, you know, growing up eating pork, eating bacon and shit. All right, eating pork sausage and shit, man. All right, ever since we cut that shit off, we've been feeling a lot more better. Feeling a lot more lively, man, because that shit is death, man. That shit was how you feeling miserable, man. Eating that shit, man. Hey, man, we're at the point, if we even around these things, mainly pork, if we smell the aroma of it, it'll make us queasy and sick, man. That's how we know that shit ain't good, man. All right, how you smell pork and it make you feel sick, man. You know that shit ain't right. All right. So, all right, now as I'm going to the fowl of the air, it said, and these are they which ye shall have in abomination among the fowls. They shall not be eaten. They are an abomination. The eagle and the ossifrage, Salakia, and the osprey, and the vulture, and the kite after his kind. So, hey, man, there are unclean birds as well, man. You know, the eagle, all right, vultures. You know, I'm not too sure what the ossifrage is, but, you know, hey, the ostrich. All right, it's many birds, man. All right. You know, it says every raven after his kind, and the owl, and the nighthawk, and the cuckoo, and the hawk after his kind. You know, we ain't supposed to be eating no damn owls, but this damn devil will worship a damn owl, man. All right. You know, and the little owl, and the cormorant, and the great owl, and the swan, and the pelican, and the gear eagle. All right, so I ain't supposed to eat no pelicans, no swans. All right, you can look at certain things and tell you ain't supposed to eat it, man. All right, you know, if you want to be simple and carnal, hey, man, you can look at the swan and tell, hey, it barely have any meat on his bones, man. All right, you know. Verse 19, and the stork and the heron after her kind, and the lapwing and the bat. So we ain't supposed to eat no damn bats. All right, what they say in Wuhan, they was eating bats, man. All right, these gooks eat any damn thing. Sea cucumbers, all that shit, man. Gooks don't give a damn, man. All right. And verse 20, all fowls that creep going upon all four shall be an abomination unto you. All right, so all fowls that creep going upon all fours, man. All right, you know. So verse 21, all right, says, yet these may ye eat of every flying creeping thing that goeth upon all four, which have legs above their feet, to leap withal upon the earth. All right, going into, you know, the bugs. All right, it's very few bugs we can eat, man. You ain't gonna see, all right, nobody eat no damn spider, man. All right, if you eat a fucking spider, man, you down on the lowest of the low, man. You eating a damn spider, man. You eating a damn roach. All right. Verse 22, even these of them ye may eat, the locust after his kind, and the bald locust after his kind, and the beetle after his kind, and the grasshopper after his kind. So those are the only things we can eat critter-wise. All right, critter-wise, those are the only things we can eat, man. All right, the locust, bald locust, all right, the beetle, and the grasshopper. Those are only four things that we can eat of the creeping things, man. All right. You know, hey, man, we very well might be tearing them things up in the day of Jacob's trouble, man. Hey, you never know, man. Shoot, man. Throw a little, throw some honey on it, and throw whatever we have to put on it, hot sauce, whatever, to make it, taste a little better, man. But hey, man, we gonna be might very well throw down on them things. All right. Verse 23, but all other flying, creeping things which have 4 feet shall be an abomination unto you. And for these ye shall be unclean. Whatsoever touches the carcass of them shall be unclean until the even. All right. And whosoever beareth aught of the carcass of them shall wash his clothes and be unclean until even. All right. So that's the process of being unclean. You have to clean and wash yourself. Show you that we was a cleanly people. All right, that's another video I want to do through the Spirit, man. Going to the customs and the laws of, how we carry ourselves, man, because we are a clean people, man. All right. So this truth, our laws and customs, man, go deep, man. And a lot of times, when it speaks of us being unclean, you gotta cleanse yourself, separate yourself from the people. You basically got to go in a true quarantine, man. All right. So, man, we as, Hebrew Israelites, man, we got a true quarantine process when you unclean, man. All right. When you have, a blemish of leprosy, you got to quarantine, man. You can't be around the people. All right. But hey, man, but pretty much, man, these are the unclean and the clean animals that we are allowed to eat, man. All right. And as you can see, man, there's more unclean animals than clean, man. It's a lot of things that we're not supposed to eat. All right, and it's a reason. All right, we ain't supposed to eat no damn dogs, no cats. Those are pets, man. Those are pets for a reason, man. They have their purpose, and their purpose is not to be eaten, man. All right, it's a lot of things we ain't supposed to eat, man. All right, so man, the things that we can't eat, and they the best tasting. All right, fish, with skins and fins and scales. All right, man, fish is good, man. All right, the chicken is good. The turkey is good, man. Exquisite, man. Delicioso, man. The lamb is very good, man. The cow is good, man. All right, I ain't never had any venison, but man, I'm pretty sure that is good as well. All right, but it's a lot of things that's good out here, man. The fruits and the vegetables, fruits and vegetables are real good, especially you make a smoothie out of it, man. All right, the fruits and vegetables are very good and healthy, man. So it's things we can eat, man. We got to remember that, man. It's things that's out here that's healthy and good for us, man. All right, hey, man. I bet, if they had, we did have cakes and stuff, in the ancient days. But hey, man, we ain't supposed to overindulge in sweets. All right, I bet, in today's day, how sweets, overtook the food industry, pretty much became a dominant staple in the food industry. All right, these sweets, fast food. Hey, man, and I possibly the scripts probably even speak on it, man. All right. That would be basically considered a unclean food. If it get you all sick, man, that would be considered an unclean food, man. We love the sweets, you don't want to overindulge. But hey, man, there's certain things out here, man. It'll make it to be unclean. All this color dye and all this shit in this candy, that's unclean, man. It's pretty much poison, man. What I'm trying to say, man. A lot of this candy, that's why after a while, as we get older, we stray away from desiring candy and sweets. We'll eat cakes and the little things here and there, but for the most part, man, man, a lot of this junk food, when I say junk food, I'm mainly talking about these sweets, man. It's poison, man. All right, and it's a lot of things in it that destroy us, man. But as we get older, man, our taste for it change, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, that mercy, man. Because as you young, you have that sweet tooth real heavy. So we lose that as we get older, man. And we start wanting, hey, man, I want that real food. All right, And, you know, this junk food, you know, considering fast food, you know, as we get older, we stray away from that. You know, McDonald's, well, you shouldn't be eating that bullshit anyway. Burger King, all that shit, all that is bullshit. All right, you might hit, you know, certain restaurants. All right, you know, you discern, you know, through the spirit. Hey, this a little cool restaurant. You know, might hit a mom and pop restaurant. You know, a lot of times, you know, they be making them plates. All right, but hey, man, you know, it's ultimately we should stray away from them unclean foods, man. All right, there's no reason we should be eating anything unclean, especially us knowing what we know. All right, but Salakia, you know, I ain't gonna hold you too long. Whoever, you know, came across this video, hope you was edified, you know, uplifted. All right, so with that being said, shalom.